It has been a very long time since Roblox came out. Since 2006, it has been changing over and over. But what time period was the best overall? Here are our contenders. The ancient period is what we will refer to 2006 to 2011. The Middle Ages is what we will refer to 2012 to 2017. And the modern era is what we refer to 2018 to 2022. I will go through as many topics as possible in Roblox, and whichever era excels the most at it will receive a point. Whoever ends with the most points wins. Comment who you think will win and who you want to win. Now let's see if you're right. Now let's begin. Which Roblox era had the best community? Now I know what you're thinking. Era had the best egg hunts. The egg hunts in the ancient era were called egg drop, and you collected the eggs literally just by spawning around the map, and they didn't even have their own game. They just randomly spawned in every Roblox game. The Middle Ages had quite a few very well received egg hunts, these in specific. However, modern Roblox contains the most popular egg hunt ever. So who wins? The Middle Ages or the modern era? Roblox doesn't even do egg hunts anymore. There were several good egg hunts in the Middle Ages as opposed to only one in the modern era. And that one egg hunt that was good was at the very beginning of the modern era. It almost belongs in the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages wins the egg hunts. Which Roblox era had the best non-egg hunt events? Well, most people are upset at Roblox for discontinuing many events and only doing sponsored or advertisement events. The concert ones, I guess, are kinda cool, but you don't get to do anything other than just watch. So the Middle Ages wins. When was Roblox most transparent to its users? In the ancient period, the actual Roblox admins used to engage with players in games. Sometimes the Builderman account would actually reply to you if you messaged it. They were overall very transparent, which makes sense. The smaller the community, the higher the engagement with the admins. In the Middle Ages, it was obviously less, and in the modern era, it's almost non-existent. For normal players, it is almost impossible to contact an actual human being at Roblox if they need help. They will almost always be responded by a robot who has no clue what's going on. The ancient period wins this one. Which Roblox era had the best avatar shop, or so it was called, the catalog? Well, every era had their highlights of hats, but the customizability and amount of choices highly excels in the modern era. There is UGC where players can make their own hats, something that used to be looked at as like how flying cars are looked at in the future. There's animation packs to change how your avatar basically just exists. The modern era wins this one. Which era of Roblox had the best logo? The logo during the ancient times, I'll admit, looked very awkward and stretched. The logo during the Middle Ages is very iconic, like this screams Roblox. And the modern Roblox logo that did kinda grow on me, but the simplistic look isn't even close to how iconic the Middle Ages logo is. The Middle Ages wins this one. Which Roblox era had the best subscription service? Well, I don't think in terms of money and Roblox that ever really changed. The only thing that changed was the branding. Both the ancient period and the Middle Ages had Builders Club, which is really iconic, and awarded you the Builders Club hard hats. Premium is just a really generic subscription service and has no personality. Both the ancient period and the Middle Ages get a point for this one. Which era of Roblox had the best site layout? The ancient one looks okay, I guess. It also uses a very stupid font. Do you guys really have to do that? The Middle Ages one looks alright too, but the modern one is undoubtedly better. It even lets you see directly which items someone is wearing on the profile page, so if you want to plagiarize someone's outfit, there you go. Modern Roblox wins this one. Which era of Roblox has the best version of Roblox Studio? Okay, I didn't ever really use Roblox Studio all that much throughout my time in Roblox, so I can't notice any major differences. However, I think it's pretty fair for me to say that Roblox Studio during the modern era allows you to do so much more. So modern Roblox was this one. Which Roblox era had the best graphics? This might sound pretty stupid, but I actually prefer the ancient Roblox's graphics than the Middle Ages one. Well, the lighting in specific. It looks like the future lighting of modern Roblox. But yeah, the terrain is much better, and there have been some crazy showcases to demonstrate what you can do in terms of visuals in modern Roblox. So yeah, modern Roblox was this one. Which era of Roblox has the best audio library? Well, obviously the selection from the Middle Ages has more than the ancient time, but the modern audio library got snapped out of existence due to copyright, which is quite pitiful. The Middle Ages wins this one. Which Roblox era has the best communication? Safe chat in the ancient times was crazy. You could only say a few select sentences. In the Middle Ages, obviously you can't say swear words and some other things. But in modern Roblox, they're finally lowering the chat filter for older users. And on top of that, there's voice chat. Modern Roblox wins this one. Which Roblox era had the best YouTubers? Okay, I don't like to talk about other YouTubers, which is why I'll be keeping this as vague as I possibly can, so try to understand, okay? Ancient Roblox didn't have much content. It was mostly just kids recording a 144p video in 2 frames per second where you have no idea what's going on, so they're already off. But YouTubers during the Middle Ages, you could tell most of the popular ones were doing it all for fun and out of passion. It didn't feel like they were forcing themselves to upload, and didn't feel like they were doing it as a job, which most YouTubers are like now. Obviously, I don't mean anything against them, but yeah, Roblox YouTube was much more fun to watch in the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages wins this one. Which era of Roblox had the best avatar customization? Other than the design, not much has changed in this one, except obviously there's much more to customize in modern Roblox. But just for the old color selection tool, I prefer the Middle Ages. It makes it much more easier to visualize than having this list of body parts. The ancient period didn't even have black, the full black color. Really? The Middle Ages wins this one. Which Roblox era had the best official videos put out by Roblox or Roblox admins? The videos put out in the ancient times, especially by Strzelecki, are really cool and iconic. The Middle Ages has some good ones too, and the modern era is full of Arthur, which doesn't feel like Roblox. I don't have a problem with them putting Arthur in advertisements in general, but if all of them are completely filled with Arthur with no representation of R15 and R6, then that's a problem. It has no personality and feels so bland. The ancient period wins this one. Here is a final scoreboard. The ancient period got last place with 4 points, the modern era got second place with 6 points, and the Middle Ages barely got ahead of the modern era with 7 points, and got first place. According to this competition, the Middle Ages of Roblox, the years between 2012 to 2017, are given the title of the best Roblox era. Did you predict correctly? Let me know. You might disagree with me on some of my decisions, and that's fine. Some of that was subjective. Anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this. For now, peace.